Hey friends, today I want to show you a tiny, efficient workflow you can easily copy and tweak to turn any long video into shareable short clips without losing your mind in the process. If you are new to this kind of project, give me just 30 seconds and I will sketch out the mental model for you. Then I will walk you through exactly how to ship a tool that makes this entire process painless. Stick with me because I promise that building this is actually much easier than you might think. Imagine you want a tool that turns a 30 to 60 minute video into a big batch of short, viral-ready clips automatically. Step 1 is always the same, where you start with your raw input content, like a recorded long-form video, and upload or link it into your system. Next, some artificial intelligence analyzes the footage, finds the moments most likely to perform well, trims them, adds captions, and outputs the ready-to-post clips. The basic flow is simple. You have the input, the AI processing stage, the structured output, and finally the user interface. Behind the scenes, it is really just data being passed around, including the video file, timestamps for highlights, and metadata like topics or sentiment. This gets stored as an organized JSON-like object containing start times, end times, reasoning, and suggested captions. When you have consistent, structured output like that, building interfaces and automations becomes completely trivial. You can quickly create a UI that lists all the clips, lets you preview them, tweak captions, and then hit schedule to finish the job. But here is the annoying truth. If the output from your AI is messy or inconsistent, the whole user experience breaks down immediately. Random plain text responses or mixed formats mean you will need complicated parsing and fragile heuristics to keep things moving. You definitely do not want a pipeline that only works 60% of the time. What you want is predictable, structured data every single time you run the script. That is how you scale. And that is how creators actually ship automated publishing pipelines effectively. So how do we fix this inconsistency? There are a few ways, such as enforcing a strict response schema or using a model that returns JSON directly. Honestly, the simplest practical approach is designing prompts and systems that always return the exact same JSON structure. You can get fancier later with function calling or microservices, but start with a repeatable output format. I have seen people waste weeks parsing human-readable text when a small upfront schema saves you days of debugging. Alright, now imagine I give you a tiny script that does exactly this, which returns a clean JSON list of candidate clips. You just swap in your model key, run the script, and boom, you have consistent outputs every single time. When you test different videos, the structure does not change, and that consistency is the secret sauce for building tools creators actually use. Once you have consistent outputs, you can pick two routes to make it user-facing fast. Route 1 is a local UI with Streamlit, where you take your script and wrap a simple upload and preview interface around it. You have a desktop-style web app in minutes that lets you scrub, edit captions, and export clips. Because the backend returns structured JSON, the front-end code is tiny. Just map the list into UI cards and show thumbnails. This is perfect if you want a quick demo, a private tool for your team, or a simple SaaS MVP. The turnaround time is measured in hours, not weeks, which is incredible for rapid prototyping. You can even copy a power prompt into ChatGPT, have it generate the UI glue code for you, and paste that directly into a file. Route 2 is to embed it into a website like WordPress or a lightweight React front-end if your goal is monetization or a multi-tool suite. You keep the AI engine the same, but now you add subscription logic, credits, and a content calendar UI for scheduling. Creators love tools that not only generate content but also publish it for them automatically. Speaking of publishing, this is where Vizard really shines compared to the other options out there. Most tools do only one thing well, or they are priced like an enterprise solution and expect you to do all the heavy lifting. Kapwing or Canva are great for editing but manual. Descript is awesome but not optimized to auto-find viral moments at scale. Vizard, on the other hand, focuses on the whole pipeline, auto-editing, automated scheduling, and a central content calendar. That means you do not just get a clip, you get a posted clip at the right cadence across all your socials without babysitting the workflow. But do not get me wrong, You do not have to blindly trust the AI, as good tools give you an easy review flow. Vizard provides previews and suggested captions so you can adjust the start and end times or the tone of the caption. The difference is that you are not forced into manual mode from day one, so the automation actually earns you time back. Let's look at an example. Say you are a podcaster with 10 episodes and you need to highlight, caption, and schedule them manually. With a Vizard-like workflow, you upload the files, the AI extracts 50 candidate clips, ranks them, and you just approve the best ones. That is a massive scale-up in productivity, not just a small convenience for your daily grind. To build this for yourself, first design your JSON schema upfront with clip IDs, start times, and thumbnails. Second, write a tiny script that calls your AI models and returns that schema. Test it on 3 different videos to ensure consistency. Third, wrap a minimal UI Streamlit for quick demos or a small React app for production to show the list and allow edits. Fourth, add scheduling via a background job that posts clips according to your frequency settings. Finally, iterate by watching which clips perform best and feeding that data back into your scoring algorithm to improve it. You will notice this mirrors the workflows creators already use, but with so much less manual labor involved. Whether you are building this for your channel or launching a micro SaaS, 2 things matter most: consistent output and a pleasant experience. Get those right and the rest is just product polish. Vizard nails that sweet spot of auto-editing and a calendar that does not force manual edits. If you want, I can drop a starter script for the consistent JSON output and a Streamlit UI template you can run locally. Copy, paste, change the inputs, and you will have a working demo in under an hour with no marketing fluff. Alright, that is the gist, so try it out and let me know which stack you prefer, and I will send you the exact starter files. See you in the next one.